Welcome back to Wrestle News Mania. With Survivor Series, War Games just around the corner, tonight's SmackDown delivered high-stakes matches and unforgettable moments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Now, let's dive into this week's SmackDown recap. Andrade vs. Shinsuke Nakamura. The show opened with a hard-hitting contest between Andrade and Shinsuke Nakamura, who debuted revamped gear and a fresh entrance. Nakamura's striking prowess was on full display as he targeted Andrade with relentless offense. Meanwhile, Andrade countered with his speed and precision, creating a dynamic back-and-forth encounter. Nakamura used a turnbuckle trick to gain the upper hand, finishing the match with a devastating Kinshasa. Post-match, LA Knight attempted to confront Nakamura, only to be blinded by poison mist, leaving fans buzzing about what's next in this escalating rivalry. Result: Nakamura defeated Andrade. Cody Rhodes vs. Carmelo Hayes. Next up, Cody Rhodes faced the rising star Carmelo Hayes. Hayes showcased incredible agility and speed, but Rhodes relied on his experience to turn the tide. A Cody cutter followed by Cross Rhodes sealed the victory. While Rhodes stood tall, the underlying tension between him and Owens, combined with Hayes' breakout performance, added depth to the ongoing feud. Result: Cody Rhodes defeated Carmelo Hayes. Jey Uso vs. Fatu, men's War Games advantage match. The main event featured a brutal battle between Jey Uso and Fatu, with the War Games advantage on the line. With both factions banned from ringside, the spotlight was solely on their individual abilities. Fatu's sheer power dominated much of the match, but Jey's resilience kept him in the fight. The climax came when Fatu delivered a Samoan drop through a table, followed by a handspring moonsault for the win. Result: Fatu defeated Jey Uso. Roman Reigns and CM Punk sit-down segment. In a show-stealing segment, Roman Reigns and CM Punk sat down for a heated exchange ahead of War Games. Punk taunted Reigns about his vulnerabilities, while Reigns asserted his dominance as the tribal chief. The intensity of their words left fans on edge, solidifying this as the must-watch feud heading into Survivor Series. Now that we have recapped the show, let's look into the up, the down, and the ugly. The up. Roman Reigns and CM Punk segment. This sit-down confrontation between two of the biggest names in WWE was nothing short of a promo masterclass. Roman Reigns, exuding his usual confidence as the tribal chief, dismissed Punk's provocations, emphasizing his dominance in the company. Punk, on the other hand, used his sharp tongue to poke at Reigns' insecurities, reminding him of recent betrayals and questioning his leadership within the Bloodline. The segment had fans on the edge of their seats as Punk delivered lines that cut deep, while Reigns remained composed, asserting his authority and legacy. The tension was palpable, setting the stage for what promises to be an explosive showdown at War Games. This was not just about words, it was a chess match of mind games that added incredible heat to their already fiery rivalry. Cody Rhodes vs. Carmelo Hayes. This match was a perfect blend of high-energy action and emotional storytelling. Carmelo Hayes, the young upstart, showcased why he's a future main eventer, using his agility and creativity to dominate early in the bout. Rhodes, however, demonstrated his veteran instincts, turning the tide with powerful counters and strategic offense. What truly elevated this encounter was the added layer of drama from Kevin Owens, who voiced his distrust of Rhodes in a pre-match promo. This tension spilled into the match, making every move feel meaningful as the audience questioned Rhodes' true intentions heading into War Games. Ultimately, Rhodes' victory with a Cody cutter and Cross Rhodes was a testament to his resilience and experience, while Hayes walked away with a performance that solidified his rising status in WWE. Fatu vs. Jey Uso, men's War Games advantage match. This was a brutal, hard-hitting affair that perfectly highlighted the stakes of the upcoming War Games match. Fatu, representing the new Bloodline, brought raw power and intensity to the fight, controlling much of the match with his devastating offense. Jey Uso, however, showcased his trademark resilience and heart, managing a fiery comeback in the final stretch. The turning point came when Fatu delivered a Samoan drop through a table, leaving the crowd stunned. He followed it up with a spectacular handspring moonsault, securing the victory and the all-important War Games advantage for his faction. The match was a storytelling masterpiece, illustrating the bitter rivalry between these factions and raising anticipation for the War Games clash. Andrade vs. Shinsuke Nakamura. The opening bout of the night of Shinsuke Nakamura return was a refreshed persona, including revamped gear and a dynamic new entrance. Nakamura beating Andrade and then post-match, LA Knight storming in the ring for a confrontation, only to be blinded by Nakamura's poison mist, leaving the audience buzzing about the potential feud. Seeing Nakamura getting a great push is a fresh of breath air and would surely improve SmackDown segments' quality and will boost ratings with fresh storylines. For LA, Nakamura is the major and biggest threat to his US champion, elevating the competition and championship demand and prestige. The down. Commercial break during Andrade vs. Nakamura. As thrilling as the Andrade vs. Nakamura match was, its momentum was disrupted by an untimely commercial break. The abrupt pause broke the flow of an otherwise stellar contest, leaving fans frustrated at missing key moments. While the match regained steam upon return, the interruption highlighted WWE's ongoing issue with balancing in-ring action and advertising. The ugly. There wasn't a single glaring misstep on this week's SmackDown. The show maintained a high level of quality throughout, delivering exciting matches and meaningful segments that successfully built hype for Survivor Series, War Games. That concludes this week's detailed breakdown of WWE SmackDown. Which moment stood out to you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wrestle News Mania for all your WWE updates. Stay tuned as we head into Survivor Series. Things are just getting started.